Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome into your daily read for Monday, June 19th, 2023. I hope you're doing amazing. We're going to begin and pull from the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck, and then we'll see what the tarot has to offer. But let's do some beginning shuffling. To begin for Monday. Okay, already coming out. Growth and nourishment. Didn't we get the nourishment card in yesterday's reading from a different deck? A day of, okay, I'm getting from this imagery, seeing the fruits of your labor, all right? And I feel like part of which for a lot drawn to the reading could be some form of growth, okay? It could be more than one level of which, but I feel like this growth is feeling quite gratifying. I do sense it's a day where you're going to at times find there's purposeful noticing of the clock, okay, or the timestamp as I'm drawn to this. I'm also hearing time is not running out. Time is not running out. I'm now hearing good news, but I also feel like there's something about the day that highlights you not feeling complete or full within as I'm being drawn to the moon, all right? But I really just feel like there's more on the horizon as far as new beginnings, more success, change, adjustments. That's going to help you with feeling more complete, more full within, more satisfaction to be expected. All right. But your discernment is going to be part of this day in one way, if not multiple ways, needing to be put to use. I feel like with that imagery, it's kind of a Two of Swords vibe where it's like, I don't really fully see how things are panning out, working out in my favor moving forward in one, if not multiple ways. It could be just in general. But it feels like at a certain point, those clouds will, that fogginess, that lack of clarity will be removed from your situation, your vision, and things will feel more illuminated, and you'll just start to see how more so moving forward things will fall into place and work out for you, but also just seeing evidence of things working out in your favor along the way. Okay. But you also see bits and pieces of evidence throughout this specific day in regards to how things are working out for you currently. I feel like you're being reminded that you are very protected, and that spirit will protect you from making the wrong commitment or stepping into the wrong situation, or maybe even protect you in the sense of pushing you to eliminate a situation from your life that would go nowhere good, okay? Or just would leave you with more, I want to say stress or, lack of trustworthiness in your life. But there's also a reminder that the answers, these intuitive hits that come to you, don't ignore them, all right? There might also be a reminder to some, and this might have already came to be, I want to say in the previous day or surrounding it this day somehow, at some points, when you intuitively feel something and it's proven right, or even if it hasn't been proven right, but you just kind of feel or being pushed by your intuition to notice the truth in a situation, why do you seem to forget that or ignore that moving forward at certain points? I'm hearing coincidentally, but I feel like for some it's more so you just needing to keep that awareness of the truth or what's actually an option. Okay, very interesting. Need to keep that awareness quite alive, okay, within your vision, and don't forget what you already know. Anyway, sorry for that little rant, but I feel like there may be a moment of celebration throughout this day where it's like, okay, now I can finally make progress. I feel like there's again good news coming in for a lot drawn to the reading. But you're also being reminded your world is within your control, so don't fret, okay? Let's move on to the Mystic Mondays Tarot. I'm hearing run for the hills. I feel like that's kind of the vibe of you wanting to run towards more, wanting to be more free, wanting to experience more, wanting things to grow even quicker, all right? But I feel as if you need to recognize the pace of things growing and developing, adding up in your favor is purposeful, okay? I'm hearing any quicker, and you may just not appreciate it as much. Okay. Yeah, the Three of Cups, celebration. All right. It's like the dots are starting to connect for you. You might be acquiring a new place of employment. I do feel like there's definitely you keeping an eye on something, right? It reminds me of me watching very closely, checking up occasionally throughout the day after posting readings, right? What is it going to end up being for you? But the Knight of Pentacles, because I feel like regardless of what you do end up accomplishing throughout this day, you could even find it's a very busy Monday for you, kickstarting your week or just continuing it depending on when you view the beginning of which. But I just feel like either way, you won't find yourself running around or speeding in that sense, okay? They're saying not as slow as a turtle, but you will be moving at a comfortable pace. And I feel like this will help you notice certain important details. Synchronicities even will be easily absorbed and noticed, thought about. I do feel like this will help you produce quality over quantity. I do feel like there's a methodical, slow and steady wins the race vibe about your energy throughout this day, and it's going to assist you, even if you can't feel or see that, as the day trickles on, as you do what you have to do, or choose to do. But I feel like there is a reminder to, to slow your roll when you're thinking about all you wish to acquire, right? And stop, and I'm hearing smell the roses, or simply look around and appreciate what's at hand, okay? Because you may just miss it when it's gone, or you may just need to simply remember all that you have to be grateful for, okay? But yeah, again, going back to, I got this kind of as your world, and your glow being within your control, but this saying the ball is in your court. This may be in regards to a person. This might be in regards to, where you see your career going, what you see worthy as far as investing moving forward, or, as far as whether or not to continue with an investment, say where you live, or, the car you're driving, stuff like that, who to associate yourself with. The ball's in your court. This is your world. It's your path. So take it in the direction that you wish to see it go. All right. So there might be a point where you're pushed to think about your choices throughout this day. And you may even be pushed to take a step back and look at your world as a whole in the state it is currently. And then in comparison, kind of envision in a positive, constructive way how you would see things more ideally looking down the line, say 5 years, a year, 2 years, whatever the timeline ends up being for you. And what do you see differently? What do you see changing? Do you see yourself in a different place of residence? Do you see yourself working at a different job within a different company? Do you see yourself running your business in a different location, or maybe seeing that expand in a nice blossoming kind of way, right? I'm hearing taking on a staff for some. Or do you see yourself transitioning to entrepreneurship, or at least taking steps in that direction, right? So it's all about you, driving a different car for some, or a different vehicle, or getting one in general. But I just feel like this day kind of highlights your desire for more, but to kind of utilize that to envision and believe in what you're envisioning, and watch you manifest it moment by moment, thing by thing, or just success by success, and watch things fall into place for you, as they're showing me the Four of Wands. But yeah, the Four of Swords once again, because I feel like you are, again, very protected, all right? But there are moments throughout this day where you will have the authority over your own life. That's what's coming through for whatever reason. I was going to say you may have the option to the chance, the space to rest, and it may be very smart to do so if you find that things are going to get busy moving forward, or you just want to make sure you're replenished for whatever you have to still continuously produce and develop or get done throughout this day, or more so in the upcoming days, or both. But I just feel like you can't help but at times think about where you don't fully fit in anymore, or where you wish to be instead of where you are. But try to, again, view things, imagine things in a positive way, in a doable way, because the possibilities are endless for you this time. You may be pushed to remember, or you may be informed that somebody's watching you. All right. Now, this might be more so, say, your spirit guides or spirits in general watching you. It could be an authority figure, some of which you might be aware or be informed throughout this day and surrounding it of somebody who is spying on you, right? Watching a bit too closely and invading your privacy all the meanwhile. Apply it as you may, because I do occasionally get this imagery as a set of binoculars. But either way, I feel like trust and lack thereof which is coming to mind, taking a focus throughout this day. I'm hearing, as I'm being drawn back to this little clock, it's only a matter of time till you see the truth, or until the truth comes to light. All right. I'm hearing till the daylight is shined upon the truth, just to put it in another wordy way. But I just feel like your choices are being highlighted, okay, in regards to seeing your life improve and not backtrack or head in the wrong direction for you. And to recognize that, again, it's like I say time and time again on this channel, if you're trusting your intuition and you pay attention to, in a very selective way, the spiritual guidance and communication coming through on a day-to-day basis, and specifically throughout this day, you are golden, because the ball's in your court and you will make the right choice when the time is right. But it may be a day more where, aside with, the good news coming in for a lot, you maybe again need to just envision and get ready to see things come to be for you more so moving forward, and watch your life improve day by day, moment by moment. All right. So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your Monday, and I'll definitely see you next time.